welcome again to BIONICLE Commentary Central, the podcast. I'm not going to go ahead and describe it as anything but the podcast.
Yeah, we don't want to get sued.
Yes.
You guys need to live on the edge. Well, I'm your host, Chris Major 2124, here with Keplers.
Hi.
And Leoxander.
Ball weep grana, weep nitty bong.
And special guest, Karunax.
Hey! Alright, I need to put on a Karunax voice, I'm sorry.
Need a synthesizer for that?
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Let me see. No, I'm not gonna try.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You
Does he have a really
have us
deep
all
voice?
on edge, bro.
He sounds exactly like Master Chief.
No.
know-
Jeez.
You know,
Not that, go on.
well, I was thinking, how was I going to introduce this guy? I mean, this is like our first guest on the podcast. I'm thinking, all right, how do I do this? And then I thought about what happened when they tried introducing the singer for Let It Go, and how that just completely failed, so I thought, no.
No, I think you did pretty good.
Thank you.
I feel, welcome.
Glad you feel welcomed. Welcome.
Glad to be here.
Alrighty, so as everyone knows, BIONICLE 2015 has come out, and we've seen
What?
some
No, I need to go buy something.
You didn't know? Where have you been living?
Hey, I almost have all the sets now. I'm just missing 2 protectors.
I have all of them. I'm bragging.
I only have
Nice.
Kopaka, because Kopaka,
Nick, you
what can I
got
say?
Lord of Skull Spiders before everyone else did, I think.
I got
Everyone
it
else on the message board at least.
about a week before the official release date at Target.
Nice.
I got mine like 3 days before.
I'm gonna go ahead and brag and say that I got 2 protectors about 3 or 4 weeks before the release.
I hate you. You got something I wanted.
Hey, there's a fantastic picture. I'm gonna pull it up.
I got stuck with the Lord of Skull Spiders for my early release.
I never mentioned this in a podcast before, but let's see if I can find the picture.
It's great. I got Pohatu and Kopaka.
And
Lucky.
just for the audience, I'm gonna go ahead and mention this. If you look in one of the BCC conspiracy show videos, you will find a picture of me holding a protector. You have to look carefully though. It's like,
I think I saw that.
yep. Here we go.
I don't look for
Here
these
it is.
shows
Here it
after
is
my
in
life is
meme
ruined by
form.
Well, you look
Yeah.
happy.
I was happy.
I have a picture of me with holding Kopaka.
Is that the Miley Cyrus tongue?
Oh no, that's the Chris tongue.
Okay.
Oh,
hey,
whatever.
hey, Chris. Do they have a cardboard cutout of Tahu raising his hand in the air? It's like a high five at your target?
Nah.
No. I mean,
They
They do
don't.
it
I don't
fine.
have
It's great.
a Target nearby enough to go check that out every day.
Yeah, I had to take the bus to my Target.
I went to
So-
Walmart.
Yeah, it feels like a pilgrimage. Which anyways, BIONICLE 2015, in many ways, has been a pilgrimage. And now we're going into the summer sets. There have been leaks, and we're going to go ahead and discuss them.
Well,
How's that sound?
We do have pictures from Nuremberg, remember? Pretty clear ones.
Yeah, we-
Oh, you talk about the trials. Those don't count. That's the wrong kind of protectors.
yeah, no, we're looking
What?
for...
Wait, what? What are you
Nuremberg
talking
Toy Fair,
about?
weren't we going to look at the pictures from there?
No, we're talking about
Just the BIONICLE ones.
BIONICLE Summer 2015 sets. Which,
Yeah, they're at Nuremberg. They have pretty good pictures from there, still.
So are the Nazis. We're not looking at those pictures.
yeah, I think...
Yeah, you
Wow.
put a
Okay.
couple of those up on
Oh,
the LMB, or no, they're the BCC chat, wiki chat, right?
yep, I posted quite a few of those. Let's see. Yep, further up
Yeah,
here.
I was too busy trying to figure this out, so I only saw one.
No problem. Well, I have all the pictures I found in all of these tabs. So
Dang,
I'm going to go
boy.
ahead and, you guys will get to see all of them, of course, if you haven't seen them already.
I've only seen one,
Alright? So,
but it was a good one.
Skull Grinder, I think.
Skull Basher.
before we get into that, let's go to the very beginning. Because there were a lot of theories about what was coming out this summer. And then we got Q picture with dark black mask. The journey continues, and new enemies will emerge in August 2015. What were your
At least
guys' thoughts as soon as you saw promo material?
Skull mask.
That's it?
Well, I was
Yes,
like,
that's it.
well, that is just most clearly Mask of Ultimate Power.
No,
Unless they
it's
decide-
not.
No, it's
No,
not.
I'm
You're
joking.
blind as a bat.
Well, my first thought was to analyze it, and my first impression was a Krana, and then I began to see a Mask of Accuracy at the top, and then I was like, I need to stop looking at this.
It does kind of look like that, like lead Krana. Was it the Za or something like that?
Yeah, well, that's the only one I own, so I was like, oh yeah, that looks like my Krana.
It's like an elongated version.
Yeah.
I never thought of it as a Krana, personally. But I see the resemblance.
There's the entire first year is based on people who infect people and take them over through their face, and you never thought of a Krana once.
No,
when you saw
for the
this
Skull
mask.
Spiders, I did. For this black...
I know, but like
For this
the
one-
continuity.
Well, eventually Bionicle decided to mix it up. So, I mean, you could kind of stick the Krata, the Roxy things, to the people's faces, but I figure they're going to mix it up. You can only stick so many things on people's faces after a while. I wear contacts, I should know. Anything else you guys see here that's worthy of note? I find this mask here on the
it's
side
lighting.
kind of interesting.
I see the mask of creation on the side there. Now that you point to it,
That's a protector mask I see.
is it? Ah, dang.
Well,
Yeah, it looks like...
okay.
no,
Here.
wait, that is the mask.
Let's give it the grand zoom in.
It has prongs.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, that's
See the
a
prongs?
protector.
That
No,
looks-
that's a protector
That does look
mask.
like a protector mask. Now that I
No,
see it.
look in the middle. There's two prongs there.
So does a protector mask.
The protector
It's
mask
not
has
as
two
prominent.
prongs too.
Yeah, Protector Mask does have the prongs.
It's a
I have
protector
a
mask.
I have a
Wait, what is that thing on the side? Just a chain,
It's a
I
chain.
guess? Aw, I thought it was more interesting.
It's the
Well,
chain.
it looks
Keppers
like it's
forged
covering
in
another
knife.
Protector Mask right here.
You can just assume that that little pedestal is symmetrical.
That seems a good idea. I'll go for it. I just think this is kind of interesting, and it came out, and we got hyped, but, you know, there's just a lot of stuff going on that we'll see in other pictures, but I just think it's interesting. You guys ready to move on to the next one?
I believe so.
Go for it.
Alright.
Interesting stuff.
This is what everyone
We have
thought.
legit photos. We got them from Nuremberg.
Absolutely.
official.
I was there. I took a picture with my digital camera, bro.
I love that Skull Scorpio, though. It's
Got
probably the
that
most
off the
legit one
TTV message
there.
board soon.
Skull
Perfect.
grinder. I'm gonna get that. I could use that around the kitchen.
You got that off the TTV message boards, didn't you, Chris?
Data colon image slash JPEG semicolon base 64. Yeah, some big link.
In
It's
other words,
ugly.
you got it off Google Images.
This
Yeah, I
thing's
saw these on the
ugly.
TTV podcast. They
that
were
is a
talking about it.
long link. But
I
yeah,
want to buy that Skull Scorpio one, though. That looks 100% original.
so this is just what's so funny about it. You know, we hear skull at the beginning of everything, and then you get ideas like this. I don't get the Basher one
Well,
myself.
Skull Basher sounds like some kind of heavy metal band.
It reminds me of have you guys seen Ocean's 11?
No.
No.
This isn't gonna work then. Alright, for those who have
I
seen
want to,
Ocean's 11 and are listening, I thought about Basher, the guy who's the explosives expert, who you can never tell what he's saying. So that was my first impression there. Alright, let's move to something
looking
a
at
little,
this.
little more serious.
There we go. Give them all to me right now.
Oh, that's the only picture I've seen.
Yep. So what we have here, obviously boxes up here, protectors over here. I don't know why they put these two boxes down there. We're just underrating the Earth Toa again, but that's just me.
These are very interesting sets. Look at that spinning blade. That is my spinning blade.
Yes. You and
You
your
know what
spinny
I'm
blades.
really happy about?
What is it?
Ikimu has those what are those? Those 2014 Chima construction figure shoulders, right?
And my
Well, let's
childhood
see.
is ruined, despite my being almost 16.
There we go. I don't recognize those pieces, honestly, although some of them do look Chima-y.
I am very certain that those are used on those construction sets that we couldn't get a hold of as U.S. citizens.
Yeah, they are.
We paid extra money.
Yes, my childhood as of January 2015 is now ruined.
What did I do?
Chima!
What did you do?
All this
Chima did
Chima!
it.
No!
Shima did
Wait.
it!
Look at that stud launcher and all the white pieces on it. And
Sure,
so
that's
far
a stud launcher?
yeah, it's a Gatling gun launcher.
It's clearly a stud launcher.
It's a hammer.
Alright, they don't...
No, the one that belongs to the Skull Warrior.
Warrior? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's...
He's got white studs, and so far we've been seeing a lot of transparent.
It's a more convincing bow than the Jungle Protectors.
Hey, I like the jungle... I'm kidding.
I like him too, but
Yeah, I like
that's
him.
Hey,
just
I made a bow
superior
like
bow.
that.
Although...
I didn't have a launcher attached to it, but I had a bow with those pieces.
Although I'm looking at the Protector of Earth right now, and he does have a solid purple projectiles. So this is the first
Yeah,
time he got a
Only
solid
one
color.
was solid.
Yeah, it's
But,
disappointing.
I mean, like, I can get solid purple or something, but this is just white.
Doesn't make much sense, does it?
well,
No,
maybe
unless he's
shooting
finding
bones.
tiny little... Yeah, I was gonna say, he's finding tiny
Yeah.
little bone fragments. Not at all
Marshmallows.
big
Knuckles, that's what they are. They're tiny knuckles.
Marshmallows. I'm calling it right now.
Clearly,
Marshmallow
he's
gun.
shooting marshmallows.
Hey,
We will kill the Toa with
Now I just need the
marshmallows.
Master of Chocolate and Master of Graham Crackers.
the master.
I think this is
of
an interesting
graham
thing to know,
crackers.
is that each of these villain sets have Toa masks on them.
Yes, but just look at those Toa masks.
They are pretty cool looking Toa
They look
masks.
amazing.
Here,
I really like
Melded,
those.
trans-purple.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. There we go. Now you guys can see it a bit better.
in high resolution.
I can't wait to see all the Artaka mocks that will come out when the Mask of Creation's released to us.
You know what
Those
I'm gonna do when I
Hey.
get the Mask of Creation?
What?
I'm gonna like make this little
Put it on your
pedestal, and
nose?
make a little
There we go.
motorized pedestal with a and stick the Mask of Creation on it so it will spin around.
Whoa.
Maybe you have some like transparent studs that'll push it up and down. So that's
Then
sort of
I'll,
like the real thing.
Rip off Dragon Axe.
The
Alright,
party.
now you guys make me want to whip out my NXT and do this, so...
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like.
Kanohi, baby. No.
And we kick Leo. I'm kidding.
Look at these masks, though.
Hey, I wonder which one is Skull Scorpio or whatever it is.
The one with 4 arms.
So the red one facing off against the Kimu?
That's Skull
Skull
Grinder.
Scorpio is
That
the
one
only-
has 2
Skull
arms.
Scorpio has a tail.
I'm
It
so
looks like it has this. That's going to be one tail. That's a tail, all right, but it's not a
It's a very
scorpion's tail.
technique tail.
What even is that tail?
I think it's like
It reminds
Is
me
it a
of
helicopter?
one of the. It reminds me of one of the vehicles from 2008 or 9.
I think it's like heavy duty Nuijaga tail.
wow.
This is a
Skull
heavy duty
Scorpio wearing a
industrial
mask.
Nuijaga 2000.
It looks like one of those earwig pincers, if you know what those are.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh, and one thing I just thought of, guys. I know what your response is going to be, but I'm not sure. Are we sure that's a Kimu?
What do you mean?
Obviously, color scheme, hammer.
Yeah, but he's not wearing the Mask of Creation. And when they buried him, he was kind of wearing it.
Yeah, it's a
They buried,
don't know what
they-
happened.
decorative.
they buried him in a
mask.
protector mask.
Yeah,
His-
that's
his
what
mask
that
Actually,
was,
is.
wait, they did.
lost.
Maybe Skull Grinder bashed open his tomb, took the mask, and woke him up. And now they're fighting.
That
Wakey,
works.
wakey, buddy!
Yeah.
It's like, wakey, wakey, Eggson. Oh, you're a Kimu. Ah! Oh, no.
Like I didn't know who was beyond this tomb, looking down upon its sacredness.
Yes.
I wonder who's buried in this sacred, isolated tomb.
Yeah.
Can't be that guy, right? This is Matoro, right? Oh.
Am I in the right place, guys?
Excuse
But
me
another-
while I pick
another
myself
thing we
up
have
off
to
the
look forward to
floor.
is red eye stalks now.
Finally.
Those are gonna be fun.
Ooh, I approve. Right on.
I can use that for an uncreator mock.
I'm gonna pull up the boxes here. Anything interesting about the boxes?
Nope, they're
Yes,
all right.
they're made of
Pictures of the pets around
cardboard. Look at those.
I
Wow.
If you
know.
look-
And
My
look
they're,
trash
in the-
can will fill up quite quickly.
They're recyclable.
Look in the background of Skull Basher's box. Do you see an anvil?
I don't know which
Hang on
one
a
is
sec.
which. So
There
you're
we
not
go.
helping.
S-
Is
That's
that?
Temple of Time, isn't
It
it?
looks like the Temple
No,
of
that's-
Time,
that's
right?
an
No.
anvil.
here, let me zoom in a little more.
If you watch the episode,
Oh, yeah,
before
it's
they
differently
were made
shaped.
private,
And then here's
that's
another
the
one.
anvil from the Lost City, where Akimu is, or where
Thanks
the
for
two are
those.
headed.
I'm clearly left out of the loop because
Wait, that is
you just
both
those are
spoiled
so
Skull Bashers
much.
and Skull Scorpios, huh?
Yep, so we got the two anvils there. I couldn't pull up the other ones because the image was cut off.
I wouldn't make too much of it. We all saw that mysterious insect in the background of the Skrulls box. I never had anything.
Yep. Which, yeah, we were disappointed.
Now I want to go look at the Scrog box.
Look at it in the background. There's this kind of arachnid thing.
I am not going up in the
Nothing
attic and
comes
digging
of
through all
it.
those canisters.
I have to pull this up sometime. Alright, you guys want to move to another image?
I believe so.
Alright. So here's one of the promo boxes from brickberries.ru. They're a Russian
That
site.
mask is beautiful.
No, that's just gold mask. These are the prelim pictures.
Yep. And
No,
I'm look-
I'll quickly pull
No,
up the
yeah,
other
because
one, but
if you'll
remember
notice
these
the
ones are
Skull
transparent on the top.
Basher,
Chris,
got the Water Skull Spider's face on his chest. Thank you.
Okay, so here's a preliminary picture of Skull Scorpio, which we're still not mad about the name. Thoughts?
yeah, I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it because it's Bionicle, not Hero Factory.
All of the names
you got a
are
point
kind of
there.
redundant. It's like skull this, skull that. Look,
Well, it's
look,
better
they're all
It's an
skulls.
organization. It's
As
obviously-
Chris pointed out one time, it's
They have
better
real
than
names. It's just nicknames.
Beast.
Yeah, but I mean, we used to have stuff like Nuvok, Galok, Layvac. Now we've got
Skullvac.
Skullvok.
Skullvac. I'm copywriting this. I want a nickel every time someone says it.
I think it should be interesting to know all of the new pieces on this. We've got new legs, new stinger, axe, hook things.
The legs are just a recolor. I think
Are
at
they
first.
just recolor?
Yeah, those
Oh
are
yeah, they were on
the Ice Chima and
Yeah, they
And,
look like they were on
they're
Ben
in
10
they're all
sets.
on
Yeah.
Drago sets.
Yeah, those are recolors.
Okay. Well,
and they're on the
who
Queen
cares?
Beast.
They're cool looking. Who cares?
Is
The
this our
mask.
first recolor of those?
I would dare say so.
What? We had some in Ninjago for the Overlords. We became.
Oh, that's right. They're
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Okay,
I don't know.
never mind.
Yeah, I believe
Carry
they
on.
were smaller, but I can't remember.
They're not posable.
Oh, one thing you'll notice, it's kind of really hard to tell, but these drawn lines here, they look like that cityscape. So I think we can confirm that, yeah, the city is going to play a huge role in the future. If we
It's
didn't
an
know that already.
Exoforce.
Pretty sure that's where Akimu was buried or something like that.
Cool.
Well, that would raise the question: why did they bury Akimu there when it was going to be so suddenly dangerous?
I don't know. Maybe they thought he was dead. At least they didn't mummify him.
Because they thought an ancient city wouldn't, like, bring any interest to any kind of villain for some reason.
It's like it's just an ancient, forgotten city that we're going to be burying our most venerable member in.
What is an
Nothing's
ancient
going to
city
Who would
happen.
ever
without
think to
dead
look here?
anyhow?
Well, dead people don't do much, so personally I wouldn't be concerned.
Like, aside from the Golden City and Exoforce, when has an ancient city done any good? Ever?
I don't know. There's Atlantis.
Metro Nui?
Metro Nui wasn't. Well,
It
It
kind
wasn't
of...
a didn't do anything good.
It was kind of abandoned.
It was inhabited.
It was inhabited and then kind of abandoned-ish. I don't know. It's up for
nothing
debate.
good
Wait,
was
no,
came of
it was
Metro
never
Nui.
abandoned.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, it
that-
was.
The only
Oh, wait.
stuff that happened
Yeah,
in Metro
right.
Nui was there was a
Yeah,
war
fine.
against the Makuta, there was another war against the Makuta, there was a war against the Viscerac, and then Makuta revealed that he took over the whole freaking universe. I don't call that happy.
And then it was abandoned. After it was
Again.
destroyed by a giant meteor from Boda Magna.
there we go.
Taken out.
So yeah, ancient cities.
Yeah,
ancient cities.
They're
ancient
just
cities
landing
indeed.
pads for aliens.
I'm pretty convinced.
Like Tahu.
I'm pretty
Well,
convinced
Tahu-
Fukuda got a
Ancient
headache
aliens
after this one.
confirmed.
All right,
Yeah, I think that's all here.
we should pull up this one, which requires zooming in. This picture is
wow.
absolutely terrible.
This is really blurry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
there's
in
no
quality
there's no
HD.
clear version of it. The only thing that I got from this is that ages 7 to 14 is a suggestion. They have to put it on there.
That doesn't mean you can't legally buy these if you're
I'm
over
looking at
14 or under
these
7.
Skulls and stuff, and I'm going, they still put the 7 on there? Wow.
I'm waiting for that terrible, terrible day when they start carding you for Bionicle sets. Or just Lego, period.
I know.
Like, you know, if you want to get like an alcoholic product or something, they check your card, which
Yeah.
I haven't had that happen, and I haven't checked my card, nor have I bought anything alcoholic, so I wouldn't know from experience. But I'm waiting for that day where I'm holding a Bionicle set. It's gonna be a Kimu, I know that. I put it down, they say, ID, please. 7 to 14, ID, please. No!
You're not old. You're not young enough, Chris. You
I'm
can't
6
have this.
3/4!
I'll be back. I gotta forge an identity.
You can just get Karunax to smash through the store.
Yeah, he'll
Back
just
in
break
3
in,
months.
get me the set.
Total hit and run. Start making fake IDs.
You know, if I had Karunax on my side, I would go on a rampage and then dominate the world. So
Yeah, I couldn't do that with Interax. He'd be like, I just built a Death Star. Let's go test it out.
No,
Arsenal
everybody
will
would
stop
have
you
to
all.
I like how, back on subject, topic, whatever. I like how his little stud shooter things. His studs are black in this preliminary photo.
It's like
Instead of
Deathwatch
white.
Kopaka. None of the colors are accurate.
I'm gonna make Deathwatch Gen 2 Kopaka.
You
But
can
I mean,
do
like,
that.
what made them change it from black, which kind of blends in, to white, which kind of doesn't?
Because with
Maybe
black,
they
you can
thought-
like shooting lumps of coal. With white, you can shoot marshmallows.
Maybe they thought like
Maybe.
skull theme over dark theme, or maybe it was just a preliminary coloring.
I think rocks or coal would cause more damage than marshmallows.
Or maybe they're knuckles. Those white things.
Depends on
In
the velocity of the
preliminary
marshmallow.
images for the Toa, I mean not the Toa, the protectors, were their studs black as well? I mean that might give us a clue that maybe all. Oh, nice background.
That's cool.
Chris.
Arrow.
Thank you. I'm gonna see what the velocity is to make a marshmallow pierce metal.
I don't think that's even okay. Impact
That's not
death.
helpful. Alright, there's our answer. The reason why we're not shooting marshmallows is because marshmallows don't have enough velocity.
Oh.
You've got to kind of velocity.
I have a marshmallow launcher.
It would be
I
horribly dangerous.
There we go. Just for the record.
have a marshmallow launcher. I disagree.
I do too. It's air powered though.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm blowing it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's able to pierce through steel, you
Kidding.
probably can kill just about anything you want with it.
I don't
I
know.
can
How
only
can a
imagine
marshmallow pierce through steel?
A high enough
Velocity.
though. Like, I mean, if it's at that kind of force, you could probably blow something up with it.
Or maybe it would just splatter because it's not strong enough.
Possibly.
I'm pretty sure that's not Skull Warrior's intent.
Well, let's get one thing straight. Are we gonna take a villain seriously that shoots marshmallows?
I would.
I mean, it'd be fun, but
It could be burnt
It-
or on fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am Skull Warrior, master of marshmallow. I've come here to be evil. Even
That's a
though
new
I'm
element.
Flaming marshmallows.
even though I'm basically handing out candy.
Wait, Chris, I've got it.
I love him.
Yeah, Protector of Jungle, he's green and he's got this bow thing. The Skull Warrior, well, he has another bow. Maybe the Protector of Jungle's name is actually Arrow, and he's gonna have a showdown with this guy.
And maybe
His
Skull
name-
Warrior's element is plant life, and he just creates marshmallows at will.
His name is Oliver Queen. After it is 5 years. After 5 years of no Bionicle theme, he has returned with only one goal: to save this theme.
Make everything sticky.
But to do so, he can't be the build he once was. To honor CCBS's memory, he must become someone else. He must be something else.
Okay, that's enough. Let's move on to something else.
Alright.
Something else.
Next picture. We must see something else. One more
I
prelim
have another
box.
small image.
Just
My
for
least
fun.
favorite, just because of the
I-
cop out on his face.
Yeah.
I wish it was white.
Interesting blades, though. And what is he holding? Like, on the...
Is that a flail?
Looks like a chain with a claw on it.
But whatever is on it is very large and most likely very heavy.
It
It
looks
looks
like
like a Kanohi. Leiwa's
It's a claw.
Kanohi.
It's
It
the claw.
It honestly,
Ooh.
it reminds me of the Shadow Hand from Legends of Metro Nui.
That does nothing.
Yeah,
I honestly
Hello?
can't see anything past the Miru.
it's not.
I'm looking-
It's hard.
I can barely even tell it's a mirror. It just looks like a green blob.
It's not green, it's gold.
Really?
You know, it's going to be gold and trans melded with
Dang
some
it.
other trans color.
Dang it.
Yeah, that's the official, but here it's just gold.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I like the official much better because I already have a gold one.
Yeah, so do I. I have
As do
all
many
gold
people, I'm
masks.
sure.
Well, keep in mind these are going to be slightly transparent on top, which I'm curious to see what that is personally.
Yeah, go
And
to
how they pull
Nuremberg.
it.
Go to the picture from Nuremberg
It's gonna be like
Cool.
the protectors, I'm certain.
and zoom in to
Yeah.
Skull Slicer.
I'm gonna say I like the legs on these guys.
That's a nice color.
And they have a very skeletal build, but unlike the CCBS normal skeletal build, where it means you didn't put armor on, these ones are designed to look bony.
Yeah, I like that. I don't.
I do like that, but I also feel like that's another cop out because we get less pieces.
Which
There's
makes
no
them cheaper! Or they just get a load of weapons.
Yeah. Well, like with Skull Slicer, all his pieces are probably in his gearbox.
Yeah, that's what it
Probably.
looks like.
I want to see how the gearbox works. Like, do all
Oh yeah, you
four
see
of the
in
arms
the
have
picture
gears?
from Nuremberg, there's something that Skull Slicer is holding, and it looks like it's attached to that mask there.
Yeah, like it's a claw holding onto it almost.
Yeah, it looks like one of those transparent chains from Invasion from Below.
Ew.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, like the ones I use on my anonymous mock. Okay, I got that.
There you
Nua's
go.
mask looks interesting here.
Yes.
So you guys want to pull up the next picture?
Sure,
Yes.
why not?
Bring it
Alright,
on.
see, that's not. Here we go. A clear
Yes!
picture. A much
Gold
clearer
bars,
picture.
Hey, look, that's an actual picture from Nuremberg.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a nice
Some more
gearbox.
set to
from
wait.
actually-
I
I
love
like
these
how
I
there's
can imagine
these
him.
wheels in it.
It looks more like a lich or something from some fantasy art than Bionicle.
I just noticed his chest. I mean, his abdomen piece. The
For that, I like it.
Piece that-
because,
they attach chest to.
yeah, that looks really cool. I love it because it doesn't look like the typical stupid Hero Factory build. It looks
It's
like...
new. It's fresh. It's different.
Yes!
I hear
And
angels singing, guys.
The leg armor.
Listen.
I hear demons.
But you guys.
Listen. Hallelujah.
Oh.
Hallelujah.
Whoa!
See?
Why
It's
are
a
they saying
beautiful set.
hallelujah to this demonic thing, is my question now.
Do we have
Chris,
confirmed
what
prices
angels do you know?
Who are your angels, buddy?
They're
yet?
Bionicle
Chris, do we have a
fans,
confirmed
okay?
price for this?
I don't
It
know.
looks like one of the larger ones.
Yeah, but it looks like it's more like going to be like $25 for the whole thing. Because Skull Grinder.
But Akimu would be 10 and he would be 20.
No, he'd be 15 probably.
What? Really?
I'm estimating at the most around like 35 to 40. I'm hoping for less because, well, I don't have money.
I'm with Messinac from TTV. I'm pretty sure that's 25 together.
Well, I hope it's not 30.
Yeah,
Or below.
I mean, cheaper the better. His
Absolutely.
blades here are very interesting.
Yes.
They seem to be like Greshes in that they have attachment on the side and on the bottom.
I wonder if they can spin.
Unlike, no, they don't.
Yeah, they can't
Man.
spin.
You talking about his big scepter?
Yeah.
You ripped
Also-
off my composer's
so- Unlike Greshes, that empty axle's being used. So that's good. Because I hate it when they... It's like the snot technique, but with axles.
Yeah.
Ooh, Are any of you else getting this thought I'm having? He's orange highlights, orange hands. He has horns jutting out from a skull face.
You've lost me.
It's the Balrog of Morgoth.
Oh,
Demon.
yes!
Oh.
Legend roll.
Yes! Oh, no! Yes!
I
Okay.
can see now Akimu as portrayed by Ian McKellen.
Okay, yeah.
You
Yes!
shall not mock. Oh.
Interesting thing to note here is the technique pieces, the wheel kind of pieces
Oh,
that are
yeah.
attached to his arms. It also makes the character look thicker without having to use those annoying shoulder pads that Kopaka has that kind of restrict
Yeah.
motion.
Yeah. That'll be interesting to see how that works.
I
I
hope
am
it works
kinda
well.
worried. I am kind of worried to see how it'll actually look from all angles. He's just got like these big round holes, you know.
Yeah, from the side it probably
On his
wouldn't look
side.
pretty.
I know his arm might cover it up most of the time, but it looks like he's got a Mario World pipe running across his shoulders.
Dude, 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 dude.
Little minifigure pops on the
That's-
side.
It's like a demonic version though, so it's like.
Wow.
That's
He also has
best.
exposed ball joints right underneath those.
Ugh.
One
That's okay.
job.
Those
You
are like
have one of
unnatural
them.
growths, and I don't like them on any of my Bionicles.
And it was a paid
Oh.
position.
Lewa's backpack covers them up.
Yeah, Lee was great.
Baka don't really notice there.
Kopakas are used for shoulder pads. Take that.
Onua has none.
I'm looking right at Tahu.
Absolutely. Tahu is guilty. Guilty as charged.
What about Pohatu?
Burn him at the stake. Oh wait.
Hey, hey,
He's a
hey.
witch.
These guys are our only hope if we are going to free Akoto.
No,
But
Kopaka
Tahu
is.
doesn't remember anything about anyone.
We've been waiting for this since 2010. We are not burning anyone.
Tahu from 2001 didn't remember anything about anyone. He barely knew his own name.
And did
Well, that is true.
and
At least
did
he
we
was
complain?
competent.
Nope.
No,
True.
sorta.
I know that my job is to kill the bad guys. Except, wait, we're not
My
allowed
job is to
kill?
burn stuff because I control fire somehow.
Tahu is
That
the
was my name.
Signor del Fuoco.
He also knew how to use his mask. Which
So
these
yeah,
guys
Skull Grinder.
don't
He
seem
looks
to
really
be
cool.
having.
Yes.
Yeah, I like
Skull
his
Grinder.
side offhand sword.
So here's another one. Oh wait, I do have a picture of
Akimu.
Akimu.
Oh, whoa! What were you saying?
Actually, I realized I do have a picture of Akimu. I just have a bad
Yep, those are
memory.
Jima armor pieces.
Yep, those are definitely Jima armor pieces, and I cannot wait to get this guy like twice.
Oh,
Getting
he looks
related to
amazing.
Tyson,
Akimu has
though.
a spinning blade. Shield.
I noticed. It's awesome.
And it has an attachable like
Gold thing.
detail piece thing.
And notice right here,
It's a CD.
protector
gearbox.
gear function.
But it's
Do
only
the
for his right
protectors
arm, it seems.
Do not have gear functions?
Nope, the
He does,
protectors do
protectors
not
don't.
have gear functions.
Oh, really?
Well,
Oh,
with the exception of
okay.
like the shooter thing, it's got a gear on it. But this is
Oh,
the first
yeah.
time where the arms actually. In fact,
In the legend animation, I'm pretty sure you could see gears on his back.
Yeah, there's a gear on the back.
So,
Yeah, there's a gear on his back in the Legends animation.
well,
this
good.
being
It's
protector
canon.
size just means I'm not gonna be able to take Makuta seriously when he comes out.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he'll be like.
Makuda's going to be an
oversized.
larger set, yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
but
He can
I'm-
grow, right? So it'll just be an upscale
Yeah.
protector.
What I'm a bit upset about is that he's transparent and silver. The set, not the set, the animation had him white, and I was looking forward to gold and white
For who?
for Akimu.
No, he was gold and trans blue.
No, he wasn't transparent. He was white.
Well,
I
Gold,
don't
gold
remember
trans blue.
One thing
Just
you'll
go
notice-
back and watch it.
blue
I
here.
will have to go back and watch it.
Some
I don't want more trans blue. I already have Kopaka.
I want
wanted
trans
gold and
blue.
white.
I want more trans blue.
Yeah.
I've got so much trans blue. I've got like 3 crystal beads.
But there's way too much transparent being used in Bionicle. I'd like some new solid colors.
That's great, man.
It's great at first, and then they keep overusing it.
It's great, man.
Well, one thing I just found
I think it
interesting.
looks great.
Like, I'm not asking for no transparent pieces, but I want more solid colors.
See, Akimu's got blue all over the place here. And we know that Makuta is red. Blue. Red.
Trans red would be nice, I guess.
Purple.
Yay! I don't know. I just found that interesting. I just noticed that. But yes, Akimu looks amazing. I am just psyched.
Who's talking?
The Kapaka fangirls. I don't know.
Okay, I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
So there
I'm
we-
hearing some.
There we go. The amazing Akimu. Do you guys want to move on?
Yes, if there's
Oh, I
more.
want to look at this.
I don't. It's saddening. I want a gold and white. We haven't had that since Takanuva, the original one.
I just my audio just went really weird for a second. Like it sounded like some little girl was talking over you.
Okay, that's not good.
Kapaka
That's Keps'
fangirls.
brother.
I don't know.
Some little girl.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead
Moving
and
on.
pull up the next picture.
All right.
Ooh, Skullmaster.
Yes!
Yes!
Epic! His
There
Oh
we
my
go.
gosh.
look a bit large for me, but other than that,
His
Well,
horns
I
look
found
down from the
those
top.
horns.
I don't care. His face looks amazing.
yes, that
Them
face
horns,
is the
man.
best. I
Them
I need
Finally,
monster
I have a
that.
good anonymous face because his face was always skeletal, and I had to use a Bakari.
Huh. And
Puppies and skeletons.
necklaces. You should always use, what was his name? Witch Doctors.
I don't have Witch Doctor because I hated Hero Factory around that time because I was immature.
Aww, I know
Witch
Hero Factory was
Doctor is a
bad, but
great
Witch
set.
Doctor.
I
that's
know.
the
I saw
best
reviews of him, and
face.
now I want him.
Well, you might be able to find one on eBay somewhere. This mask,
Oh,
what's
and
the
by the way, his
let's-
face is white, so that wouldn't work.
what's
Back on
the
topic.
what's the guy in Marvel Comics Punisher? This is like his logo looks like this. His logo looks like this mask here. That's just the first thing that stuck out to me.
Yeah.
The first thing that came to me was epic. On closer look, it looks vaguely like General Grievous, because I got to throw reference in somehow.
That trans purple chest area
Body?
there, down there.
Yeah.
Ribs.
Ah.
Note
This
that
guy
he's
looks
also
awesome.
got a necklace.
He does?
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
I see it. It's running across the center.
I don't
Yeah,
see
here
it.
we go.
It's
Oh,
like
I
draped
see
around his
necklace.
shoulders, though.
I see it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a necklace.
Yep. Skull guy's
They're
got
They're just a
bling.
metal band.
He's blinging out.
Or it's a tattoo.
Oh man, all these trans orange pieces I'm gonna have.
All I know is that I'm getting two of these. One to keep on the shelf and one for the anonymous face.
Yes.
All I know is that my wallet's gonna hate me this summer. Here's the thing. Have you guys seen the helicarrier?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Here, I'll pull up the picture. Let's see. Here we go.
I'm not gonna get it, but I've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen this. Now, when I first heard the rumors, I was like, I am so getting one. Now that I see it, I'm like, no.
It's not that bad.
Well, now that you realize it's on mini scale,
Well, this thing disappoints me. This whole mess right here.
What? Man, Heroica microfigures are better than that.
I know.
what is that thing?
I
It
don't
looks
even
like a
know.
rip-off. It looks like a cheap ripoff.
It
I mean-
does look like it's bootleg.
Yeah, this looks bootleg. That looks bootleg. All of these here, I mean,
What is that face?
it looks
That
like.
face is. Why?
Oh, it looks like a
Look at
Lego
the hands.
employee
The
went
hands
by
don't
with
even
a
change.
Sharpie and just like Sharpie, Sharpie, Sharpie. All right, we're good.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute, guys.
Hand-painted
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
microfigures.
They're microfigs.
They're like they're microfigs. They're even
Yeah,
smaller.
they're microfigs. Okay, I forgive them.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it those trophies?
This here,
Yeah, those are the trophy pieces.
Seriously?
yes.
on.
Oh. And like this whole thing, I'm sure we could have made it a bit bigger, like
It's
mixed
not
scale,
that bad.
mixed scale like the Death Star. That would have been great.
You know, at least the Executor had minifigs.
And you know what's even worse?
Yeah,
Let's see
the
what we got
Executor
here.
wasn't to scale. 'cause
So-
it's-
Where are the minifigs? I'll put the
Hey,
minifigs
this
for
isn't
you.
Bionicle.
I'm just showing this quickly to tell you what my budget's looking like. So, we got new Black Widow, which, disagreeable. New Captain Rogers, because he doesn't have the hat on, so he's kind of not
When
Captain America right now.
throws his ID shield.
New Hawkeye, which, he looks much better this time still.
Come on.
Maria Hill, who, she was in the movie. And Nick Fury, who,
Yeah, she was in the movie.
yeah, he's in the movie. No Phil Coulson, guys. Oh my gosh.
Dun dun dun.
We're all disappointed.
The reason I dare bring this up is because this would have originally eaten $349.99 out of my wallet. But no way.
Forget that.
No. I'm buying, where is it? I'm buying these things now. My wallet has been liberated by about $200.
This is going to chew up my wallet for this summer, except I'm not buying that helicarrier, so my wallet's going to be free.
Pretty much. Well, that's it for all the pictures, so...
Oh, man.
I like them all except Skull Slicer.
They're all awesome.
I'm still getting them all.
I
am getting all of them, but I don't like Skull Slicer.
Some are more equal than others.
Yeah, I agree. Skull Slicer doesn't look the best, but still awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to get him for the mask, for the trans green gold infused mask. I'm going to get him for that, for sure.
The mind of a Bionicle collector. I don't like it, I'm buying it.
Yep, that's my mind right there. In a nutshell.
It works.
It does.
I have no room. I cleared out one little shelf for all these Bionicle 2015, and now it's full. And now I
have 3 shelves that already don't fill my Bionicle sets. Are filled by my Bionicle sets. So my 2015 ones are just going to be lying around the house.
I have one bin I shove everything in.
Kopaka has been downstairs on my couch and on the coffee table in front of it for the past few weeks. So
homeless Kopaka. It's like, hey man, I really need to crash. Can I sleep on the couch?
He can be your voicemail.
Totally.
I mean, if that happened, I'd be all, okay, yeah, you can stay. It's alright. Can you teach me the ice power thing? That'd be fantastic. That's just me, though.
Kopaka, make me ice.
3 cubes, exactly.
Tahu, it's too cold in here. Turn up the heat.
I need a glass of water, golly. Liquid refreshment now.
That sounded as bad as woman, make me a sandwich. Gally, make me a sandwich.
I decline to comment.
And I wouldn't have to worry about an air conditioner ever again with good old Liwa.
Well, you won't have to worry about your plants dying with good old Liwa.
He still controls air.
I know that.
Liwa and Gali together could make you some new plants.
It's because of Bionicle that I always associate green with air now.
Yeah.
Yes, you could never associate with plants.
Green plants, get out of here.
I could associate it with both. He's just the master of nature. Now we just need to dress him up like a caveman and give him a staff.
Well, he's more competent than Bolobo, master of nature.
Oh, don't even get me started.
At least one person realized what I was talking about.
Buttons.
I love buttons. Okay.
I hate Diglett, but anyway.
Moving on.
I'm cutting that out. Alright, anything else you guys want to say before we should probably sign off?
Yes, were we going... Chris, since we have a guest, are we going to do anything with that guest? Because I have something prepared that we were talking about doing with our guests.
Absolutely. Of course, let the hazing begin. I'm kidding.
A streak of lightning just shot across the sky outside.
Okay, so should I really do this yet? Is it time?
Alright, go ahead, Leo.
Okay, so, Karunax. The real reason we asked you on here is to play a game that we're calling The Man of Proto Steel.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry?
You'll have to... This is kind of there will be 3 questions for you that we're going to ask, and we'll give you a multiple choice to answer about Superman, the Man of Steel. Since Karunax is apparently invincible to all attack.
Well, not really.
Alright.
He never said that. He just said he's invincible to almost every attack that you can throw at him, you puny fire toe.
Well, you know, like Superman, he has
Physical
weaknesses,
blows.
magic.
Yeah, Superman has a couple weaknesses, the first of which is a magical plot point rock. Nothing weird here, just a MacGuffin.
Perfect. I don't know.
But anyway,
Let the hazing begin.
so are you ready?
Okay, I'm not
Alright,
too big
first
on
question.
Superman. Let's see.
So if you always look at pictures of Superman, you'll always see that his costume is fine whenever he comes out of battle, but his cape is in tatters. There is
That's
a
because
reason
he doesn't
for
have
this.
anything under the costume.
Yeah. Now, there is a reason for this, and it's not what Keps just said. Is the reason why his body comes unscathed is because of A, limited telekinesis, to force the bullets and stuff away. B, a force field. Or C, rainbows.
C. Always.
Why wouldn't it ever be anything other than C? Rainbows are forever.
Rainbow.
Well,
Talking to a brony.
If I'm being serious,
You're being serious. You won't
if
choose.
I'm being serious, I'm gonna say telekinesis or whatever the first one was.
Well, you're wrong.
I am.
Yes.
It was rainbow.
Because you see, in fact, it's not the fact that Superman's skin is very thick. It's the fact that he projects this small force field over his body, and that's why his costume is fine, but his cape is always given the short end of the stick.
Seriously?
Yeah.
They
Superman is
just invent all kinds of reasons for all the little inconsistencies they have.
Well, if he looks at the Great Wall of China and rebuilds it in Superman 4, I'm pretty sure that throws everything else out the window. So, ready for the next question?
Go for it.
Alright, number 2. Now, you know that as Clark Kent, all Superman does is wear glasses, and yet no one knows that he's Clark Kent. No one makes the connection. So,
I have big issues with that.
what is the purpose of his glasses? A, to hypnotize others. B, to dampen his X-ray vision. Or C, to help his eyesight.
Clearly C, as usual.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to think about the last thing I would think about. Okay. Obviously, all glasses do see. Why would he ever want to get rid of his X-ray vision unless, A.
A?
Yeah.
Well, you would kind of be correct.
Kinda.
Because you see, there's Clark Kent. He's kind of has this posture going to distance himself from the fact that he is Superman. And part of the reason that he does with his glasses is kind of suggests people's mind away from himself. To keep himself under the radar. So you got that one correct. So that's
Look at my glasses.
Okay, I was
That's
about
one
to
correct.
say.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright.
I was about to say there are only three answers to this, three possible answers to this question. Had I almost get it correct?
Alright, well, last and final question.
How does this connect to Bionicle? Just kidding.
I know. That's my question.
You know what?
Alright,
Some questions are not meant to be answered in this podcast.
like you.
Thank you. Perfect example.
Alright. Now, Superman has collected many knickknacks and objects on his travels and, keeps them in his Fortress of Solitude. Well, one of them is a bit of an odd case, and it's called Candor. Just what is Candor? A, his cat.
It's a country in Southeast Asia.
That's
The license
Cambodia.
on his car. Or C, a city in a bottle.
I didn't hear B.
B, the license on his car. Or C, a city in a bottle.
D, code word for elements of harmony. D. C.
C, you're right. That's 2 out of 3. You win.
Yay!
Yay.
Two-thirds, new high
Probably
score.
some fanfare in there.
Team Bionicle sets, courtesy of Chris.
Well, you win satisfaction. That's pretty much it.
Oh.
Actually,
Well, that's a low
I would
prize.
go.
Why
I
would
would go
this
ahead
on the
and get.
show
I would
give
go
away
ahead
full
and get you
prizes?
sets. Except I'm not generous.
And you have no money, according
Exactly. This guy is smart. Let's bring him around next time.
to you.
And yes, we did totally rip someone else off. Post in
Absolutely.
the comments who you think.
you mean these
Post in
last
the comments who you
questions?
think it was.
Yeah.
Can you give me a flyer?
Yeah.
I'll cut that out, guys.
Listen to your mother.
Yeah. Cut that out too.
Silence.
All right, should we sign out now, guys?
Nope,
I
nothing
believe
else to
so.
say.
Alrighty then. Well, first off, special thank you to Karunax for coming on and guest starring with us today. Special thanks
Yeah,
to
no
everyone
Thanks
who.
for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Hope to have you around again sometime. Thank you to
I
everyone.
hope so. This was fun.
Yeah, it is fun. That's why we're
Yeah.
here.
I want to see Arcs 10 fight Karunax again.
Dun, 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 dun.
What, so he could lose?
He didn't lose. You just threw him 5 feet or so and through several walls last time.
That's right. There wasn't really a fight, was there? It was just
Karunax's
complete
last fight
slaughter
actually
fest.
has more fun.
Alright. We would also like to thank anyone who ever took pictures of Bionicle 2015 sets. We'd like to thank the designers of the 2015 sets, and we would like to thank Keps' mother. For without her, he wouldn't have been possible. So, from all of
I'm
us
sorry,
here...
was that rude?
No, I'm just gonna thank everyone while I'm at it. I'm gonna thank the guy who cleans the Roski bathrooms too.
Thank you, guy.
Thank you. All right, from all of us here at PCC, Chris, Keps, Leo, and guest Karunax, we thank you all for watching, and we bid you a good day. Go buy some Bionicles.
Funk elves.